Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Garden Talks, or welcome if you're new. In this video we're going to be getting into Parkinson's disease and the holistic approach on how you can support your body with herbs. Remember that herbs are not a band-aid, they're not going to just heal everything and anything. You need to do the inner work as well. Also make sure that you're seeking help from a professional so that you can ensure that it is safe for you and your body to consume these herbs. If you've been following along with my series about the brain and the nervous system, you already know we're getting into this book, An Herbalist Guide to Formulary. So first we're going to go over Parkinson's disease and just cover like the basics of it. So if you want to know more, please do your own research. But yeah, the basics of it, what causes it, and then we're going to be getting into the herbs, and then at the very end, we're going to get into the formulas that this book suggests. It's putting together herbs that work together, that are going to work for your body and assist you in your healing journey. This video is going to be long but informative, so if you want to skip over whatever you want, that's fine. Skip over where I mentioned the herbs, whatever, but I'm so grateful that you are here today, and let's get started. Let's get to learn about herbs and their medicinal properties. So I did take notes, so I'll be looking at my computer a lot. I did a lot of research. And so Parkinson's disease, what are the signs and symptoms of this? So symptoms can start very slow and not be noticed for years. With Parkinson's disease, often the symptoms start on one side of the body. So some of these symptoms include tremor, often beginning with a mild shaking in the hand, loss of balance, stiffness and rigid limbs, walking problems, slow movement called bradykinesia, slow blinking. Secondary symptoms may include memory loss, constipation, sleep problems, dementia, speech, breathing, swallowing problems, stooped posture. So what causes it? Researchers are not sure why some people get Parkinson's disease. In people with Parkinson's disease, brain cells that produce the chemical messenger dopamine start to die. Dopamine sends signals to areas of the brain that deal with the muscle activity and movement. The brain starts to lose the ability to tell the body when and how to move. Risk factors include having a relative with Parkinson's disease, being exposed to certain pesticides and herbicides, getting older, and lower levels of estrogen in women. So I'm just going to reiterate this, but herbs are not a band-aid. They're not going to heal everything and every disorder. I just got to put that out there. I don't want anybody coming at me in the comments. Although I will say that this is a personal belief. I do believe that any disease that comes about in your body, that is living in your body, can heal. You can heal from anything. And this specifically is dealing with the brain and the nervous system. So if you can help your body, support your body and your nerves, then I'm sure that you can shift to a more healthy life and not experience like this. Because remember that you have to get to the root of your disease. Nowadays, the pharmaceutical industry, those drugs are just a cover-up. They don't get to the root of the problem. Whereas herbs is nature. Herbs are God-given. Herbs are provided from Mother Earth, and they are here to help assist you. They are here to help us to consume, to help us heal, So I found this question online, and it says, I am looking for a natural way to help my mother. She has tremors in both of her hands, and everyday activities are becoming more difficult for her. Answer. Generally, the recommendations I have found are for nervous system relaxing herbs, vitamin supplements, and dietary advice. The following information is a summary of what I have found in each book. So below we're going to dive into the herbs. Also, before I get into this, I will mention in relation to what I just said on my personal opinion, if you look into Joe Dispenza has that supernatural book, and he gets into the science and the depth, the science and the spirituality of everything, of how you have the ability and the power to heal your body using your mind and tapping into higher frequencies, pretty much tapping into the unknown, tapping into the faith, tapping into all that you cannot see. You know what I mean? And then taking supplements and herbs and changing your diet to support your body, of course, you're going to see changes in your life. All right, so herbs. Herbs are a way to strengthen and tone the body's systems. As with any therapy, you should work with your doctor to diagnose your problem before starting any treatment. You may use herbs as dried extracts, capsules, powders, or teas. As glycerets, this is a glycerin extra, this is glycerin extract, this is an alcohol-free kind of tincture, or tinctures, this is using alcohol extracts. So unless otherwise indicated, you should make teas with 1 teaspoon herb per cup of hot water. Steep the herbs covered for 5 to 10 minutes for leaf or flowers and 10 to 20 minutes for roots. Drink 2 to 4 cups per day. You may use tinctures alone or in combination as noted. First on the list of herbs, we have ginkgo biloba. I just made a video on this. Find me on TikTok, for my short informational videos on herbs. So ginkgo, this is an antioxidant that improves blood flow to the brain. Ginkgo is another recommendation found in one of the books, one of the sources. Ginkgo is famous for its ability to increase circulation to the brain and may help with dopamine delivery. So improved circulation anywhere in the body promotes better health. Since this disease involves degeneration of nerve cells in the brain, it makes sense that increasing circulation to the brain might be beneficial. Ginkgo interacts with many medications, including blood thinners such as warfarin and Plavix. Don't know how to pronounce these medications. Do not take ginkgo without your doctor's supervision. Another source also recommends ginkgo, reporting that the increase of oxygen to the brain inhibits the progress of dementia, which can be a problem in the late stages of Parkinson's. Yeah, ginkgo is really great in helping those with dementia. Next on the list is cowhage. This herb contains levodopa. In one small study, it worked better than the form of levodopa given as a prescription medication. Doses range from 22 to 67 grams per day, divided in 2 to 5 doses. More studies are needed. Cowhage can interact with other medication, including those taken for diabetes, antidepressants called MAOIs, and antipsychotics. It can also lower blood pressure. If you take medication for high blood pressure, you run the risk of your blood pressure dropping too low. Do not take cowhage without your doctor's supervision, especially if you already take levodopa. Brahmi, an Ayurvedic herb that is sometimes used to treat people with Parkinson's disease. Studies suggest that it improves circulation to the brain, as well as improving mood, cognitive function, and a general neurological function. But it has not been studied for Parkinson's disease. If you're interested in Brahmi, find a qualified Ayurvedic practitioner and do not take Brahmi without informing all of your prescribing doctors. Of all the herbs to treat Parkinson's disease, this one has been extensively used as a medicine for various disorders, including anxiety, depression, and memory loss. Its helpful role in brain disorders might be related to its ability to modulate neurotransmission, neurogenesis, neural plasticity, intracellular signaling, epigenetics, cerebral blood flow, energy metabolism, protein folding, endoplasmic reticulum stress, neuroendocrine system, oxidative stress, inflammation, and apoptosis. So this herb, bacopa, has been clinically proven to inhibit neurodegeneration, improve memory and mood, exhibit antidepressant behavior, and displays redox or antioxidant actions. Bacopa has adaptogenic and anti-stress qualities. It also possesses potent free radical scavenging effects. This helps the body and the brain rid themselves of various toxins and heavy metals, including aluminum, glutamate, and cigarette smoking induce brain mitochondrial dysfunction. Protection from neuroinflammation. One reason that bacopa is included in the herbs that support clients with Parkinson's disease is that it inhibits the release of inflammatory cytokinesis from microglial cells and inhibits enzymes associated with inflammation in the brain. Thus, bacopa can limit inflammation in the central nervous system. It offers a promising source of novel therapeutics for treating many central nervous system disorders. Next on the list is lapacho. Lapacho is known as an immune stimulant with far-reaching benefits for many different conditions, including Parkinson's disease. So heavy metal poisoning is one of the possible causes, and lapacho has been documented to be beneficial in combating poisons and toxins also. Grapeseed extract is suggested for its antioxidant action, which they say can help collect harmful byproducts of the body's chemical process that exists in the brain tissue. Evening primrose oil is high in the essential fatty acid gamma-linolenic acid, or GLA, and has been used as a clinical treatment for Parkinson's and other tremor-causing disorders. This source states that the brain is composed primarily of unsaturated fatty acids, giving a clue to potential botanical medicines for disorders that affect the brain chemistry. Doses should be 2 tablespoons of evening primrose oil per day, or 1,500 to 2,400 milligrams in capsules per day. Studies also includes a fascinating entry about using food as medicine for Parkinson's. And of course, food is medicine, so that makes sense. Fava beans are one of the best plant sources of a compound called L-dopa, which is a natural precursor of dopamine in the brain. Degeneration of brain cells in Parkinson's can cause less production of dopamine. L-dopa is a standard pharmaceutical therapy for this disease. Studies report it takes a 16-ounce can of fava beans to get enough L-dopa to have an effect on Parkinson's. Next is passion flower. Passion flower, a nervous system relaxing herb, contains 2 helpful alkaloids, harmin and harmaline, considered to be effective anti-Parkinson's compounds. So these studies showed that smokers have an unusually low risk of Parkinson's. Nicotine increases the release of dopamine in the brain. On the other hand, the enzyme monoamine oxidase, MAO, depresses dopamine. MAO inhibitors are common antidepressant medications, and logic leads us to believe that these boost dopamine and decrease Parkinson's risk. St. John's wort is the most famous natural remedy for depression and is considered a MAO inhibitor. So St. John's wort is definitely recommended. So supplements could be another good assistance for your body. So vitamin C and vitamin E have been shown to be helpful in Parkinson's, with some studies showing a significant association between deficiency of these vitamins and Parkinson's. When the brain is not able to manufacture dopamine, Parkinson's disease results. Malnutrition is believed to be a major underlying factor. They give specific cautions of what vitamins and food to avoid if taking the pharmaceutical drug levodopa for this condition. They go as far as to say using vitamin B injection is best. It is probably safer and is as effective as levodopa. Dietary recommendations are to eat 75% raw foods with seeds, grains, nuts, and raw milk. Many antispasm nervous system relaxing herbs are recommended in several other books. So some of these herbs include passion flower, black cohosh, ginger, skullcap, valerian, damiana, blue vervain. All of these relaxing herbs are excellent, but we have a product called Nervine Liquid Extract combination. So yeah, you can always combine herbs. You can use it in a tincture, as an herbal blend in the form of tea, capsules. Ginseng is a primary adaptogen, tonic, and central nervous system enhancer. Ginseng improves mental performance, particularly during periods of prolonged stress. It helps with poor concentration due to fatigue or old age, and is also considered a general anti-aging tonic for the body. Ginseng has been found to possess neurotrophic and neuroprotective properties. This means it improves neurological health, which I believe is useful in preventing various forms of neural cell loss, including the degeneration observed in people with Parkinson's disease. Next is ashwagandha. This is another herb to treat Parkinson's disease. Ashwagandha is an elite herbal medicine believed to promote physical and mental health. In Indian medicine, this herb can augment the body's resistance to disease and adverse environmental factors, revitalize the body in debilitated conditions, and even increase longevity. Ashwagandha also has GABA-like effect, as well as an enhancing effect on acetylcholine receptors. It has also been found to inhibit heavy metal-induced neurotoxicity. These effects may explain how ashwagandha enhances memory and inhibits age-related neurological diseases. Velvet bean. This has therapeutic qualities in all of its components: antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-epileptic, and antimicrobial. It's also a potent aphrodisiac. It has been known as one of the herbs to treat Parkinson's disease since the 19th century. In fact, using this herb may be more effective over the long term than the standard L-DOPA therapy, which causes severe dyskinesia when used for a long time. Its seed, leaf, and stem all have significant neuroprotective properties. Because seeds have more L-DOPA than other parts of the plant, they are often used as an anti-PD drug. Recently, several clinical trials on Parkinson's patients have shown convincing results. Horny goat weed. This plant is effective in enhancing sexual energy. However, its broad spectrum, health promoting beneficial effects on graceful aging should be more appreciated. Horny goat weed is particularly used for fortifying yang essence, fueling an aging endocrine hormonal system. For Chinese medicine practitioners, this remedy's deep systemic neuroendocrine tonification is used for deficient kidney and liver yang. Horny goat weed enhancement of sexual functions involves multiple activities, including peripheral circulatory, vasodilatory, androgenic, and neurological activities. Scientists have also found that it can help patients recover from brain diseases. Reishi mushrooms. Medicinal mushrooms are a rich and largely untapped source of biologically active compounds that can help show neurodegenerative disorders. For example, preclinical research found that reishi reduced chemical-induced Parkinsonism. Mushrooms are so healing. Like, whenever I think about mushrooms and their healing abilities, I love to think about mycelium and the way that they grow and their network, how it's going to work in your brain. Like, I think of mycelium working in your brain. Chinese skullcap is a well-known anti-inflammatory. According to traditional Chinese medicine practitioners, it is used to clear away heat and dampness, purge fire, and detoxify. Chinese skullcap is multifunctional, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antithrombic, as well as being neuroprotective. American skullcap, so also known as Western skullcap. This herb was used by both Native American Indians and eclectic physicians to ease anxiety and stress. Skullcap extract was recommended for two specific indications. The first step is where there is irritability of the nervous system with restlessness and nervous excitability, inability to sleep without pain, general irritability with insomnia from local physical causes. The second is where there is a nervous disorder characterized by irregular muscular action, twitching, tremors, and restlessness, with or without incoordination. Skullcap has a soothing influence on the nervous system, encouraging quiet relaxation and restful sleep without sedation. Combined with Avena sativa, it is a classic nervine duo for calming, tonifying, and regenerating the entire nervous system, specifically for twitching and tremors. Skullcap extract significantly enhance global mood without a reduction in energy or cognition. St. John's wort. This herb has been used in herbal medicine for centuries. It is considered a profound neurological adaptogen. This is one of the most amazing herbs for treating Parkinson's disease. It is a powerful stress reliever, mood protector, and mood elevator. It is a restorative plant that repairs nerve tissue damage. Unlike other herbs to treat Parkinson's disease, St. John's wort has been extensively researched, especially for its antidepressant effects. St. John's wort contains these words that I cannot pronounce: flavonoids and essential oils. All these active ingredients have antioxidant and neuroprotective properties. St. John's wort has many antidepressant actions. These may be from the unitive effect of several compounds. Gotu kola is a medicinal herb that helps with rheumatoid arthritis, inflammation, and mental and physical weariness. For thousands of years, gotu kola was eaten as a rejuvenating herb, taken to revitalize the nervous system and enhance memory. Studies have shown that the whole extract and individual compounds of gotu kola protect against various neurological diseases. Its neuroprotective effects have been found to help people who have Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, learning and memory problems, neurotoxicity, and other mental illnesses, including depression, anxiety, and epilepsy. Resveratrol. Resveratrol is a polyphenetic compound present in a variety of plants, including grapes and berries. It can influence multiple inflammatory and non-inflammatory responses, protecting organs and tissues. This compound has anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anti-apoptotic, neuroprotective, cardioprotective, anti-cancer, and antiviral properties. Furthermore, this compound can help with motor deficits, oxidative stress, and the loss of neurons in animal models of Parkinson's disease. Turmeric. Turmeric has long been used in India and other countries in a variety of ways, including as a coloring agent, a medicine to cleanse the body, and a spice to flavor and preserve food. Turmeric, also known as curcumin, has been shown to have anti-inflammatory, chemotherapeutic, redox, antioxidant, wound healing, anti-proliferative, and anti-parasitic properties. Curcumin alleviates aging symptoms and postpones the progression of age-related diseases in which senescence is directly involved. Here's an overview of the impact of curcumin on aging and age-related diseases. It also has neuroprotective properties and reduces lipid peroxide levels, including glutathione levels when taken orally. The ability of curcumin to exhibit neuroprotection against PD is related to its antioxidant capabilities and its capability to penetrate the brain. Even if you are not suffering from PD, turmeric is such an amazing herb to add to your diet. Quercetin. Quercetin, one of the major flavonoids in plants, has been recently reported to have neuroprotective effects against neurodegenerative processes. It's a candidate for treating nervous system illnesses because of its protective role against oxidative damage and neuroinflammation. It acts on several molecular signals, including ion channels, neuroreceptors, and inflammatory receptor signaling. And it also regulates neurotrophic and antioxidant signaling molecules. Quercetin Resveratrol and curcumin work synergetically to help slow aging. Green tea. Drinking 2 or more cups of green tea daily is associated with a reduced risk of all neurodegenerative diseases by more than 1/2. Green tea polyphenols are potent chemopreventative agents that curb neurodegeneration by inhibiting NK kappa beta. This is a pro-inflammatory protein, reducing oxidative neuron damage, reducing heavy metals, and enhancing oxygen uptake. Black tea can also be helpful. A study examining the effects of black tea found that drinking at least 23 cups a month of black tea, or about 3/4 of a cup a day, reduced the risk of developing Parkinson's disease by 71%. Keep in mind that the benefits of black tea were not listed to its caffeine content, but to other ingredients named polyphenols. Does drinking tea help anti-Parkinson's drugs work better? Tea and other dietary polyphenols are shown to provide relief to the disease syndromes and provide neuroprotection in cellular and animal models of PD. In addition, according to recent research, in specific populations of the world support habitual tea drinking to reduce the risk of PD. All right, then we have ginger. Ginger is a popular spice used as a medicinal herb worldwide. Its use in helping humans overcome a wide range of conditions, including nausea, diabetes, dyslipidemia, and cancer, dates to antiquity. Recent research supports the idea that ginger has neuroprotective effects and is one of the herbs to treat Parkinson's disease that those suffering from PD might want to include in their arsenal. Ginger works by regulating neuroinflammation, oxidative stress, intestinal permeability, dopamine, synaptic transmission, and possibly mitochondrial dysfunction. All right, so those are all of the herbs and supplements that you can consume or look into to help support your body if you experience Parkinson's disease. All of these plants are non-toxic and are extremely helpful herbs scientifically shown to benefit those with Parkinson's disease. An evidence-based, science-forward, natural treatment plan can complement conventional drugs, help people suffering mitigate their symptoms, and bring clarity back to the aging brain. If I missed any herbs or any supplements or anything that may help support those who suffer from PD, please make sure to comment below. Furthermore, we can get into this book and discuss some of the formulas and putting together herbs that are going to work together to help support your body and Parkinson's disease. I hope that this video was of value to you. If you are new here, please make sure to subscribe, comment below, let's connect. If you enjoy this type of content, if you enjoy learning about herbs and their medicinal benefits, please again make sure to join me here on my YouTube channel so that I can continue sharing this type of information with you all. Take care of your beautiful self. Once again, remember that herbs are here straight out of Mama Earth to help us heal. They are readily available for all of us, and you don't have to feel the need to go out and spend a lot of money on all of these herbs. Again, like, you can always just put together an herbal blend that's going to work for you, or talk to a professional that you're working with to see what would be best for you and your body. Just one or a couple or a few herbs can go a long way. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.